Hello everyone, it's really good to be able to speak to you again this coming Wednesday. In this update I just want to talk to you very briefly about a number of things that will be happening over the next few weeks. So as I talked last week, we want to now start to re-engage in a small number of ministry groups from the church in line with the government guidelines, and we are excited to be starting that from next week. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays, a very small number of groups will be meeting here at the bridge, either in the day or during the evening, to run their ministry group under COVID-safe guidelines and restrictions. It is a start as we journey out of lockdown and start to re-engage with what was normal life here at the bridge. So we are looking forward to that. We also start to do our Sunday service pre-recording slightly differently. From this week, we'll bring a small band together. We'll position them socially distanced, all the right guidelines for singing, and we will also record the whole main Sunday service from the bridge here. So we trust it will greatly enhance your worship time, as well as being able to listen to the word in one place. So we are looking forward to being able to do that. We'll let both of those things run for a couple of weeks, and then we'll pause and we'll reflect on how they've gone, what the current government guidelines are then, and I'll come back to you at that point and give you an update as to what our next steps are. So this will be the last update I do for a few weeks, but as I said, I will come back in a couple of weeks' time and give you all an update. We'll continue to send out the Wednesday and the Saturday emails. We are changing them slightly now, as opposed to simply pointing you to some of the videos that we've seen during the week. You'll start to find a number of news items that you won't necessarily have known about through any of the other videos. So it is important that you open those and have a look through. So for example, this week there'll be two films that haven't been released yet. There's an interview between myself and Mandy as we talk about Mandy's heart for Babies at the Bridge and how she is she just can't wait to restart it at the right time when it's safe. You've also got a video from a small group of ladies that have done a craft exercise together, socially distanced, sending things through separately, and they'll be talking and sharing a little bit about what they've done. You'll also read some news as to how next week we want to have a time of prayer specifically for David and Marilyn. Many of you will know the challenges they've gone through specifically over the last few months. And in the Wednesday email, there'll be some details as to how we want to do that. Starting with a whole church Zoom meeting on the Tuesday night, just for half an hour or so, have a time of prayer. And then throughout the next 24 hours, pray together, and then coming back on the Wednesday evening just to touch base on a Zoom meeting. So if you have a look at the Wednesday update, all of the details, including the Zoom invites, will be there. And we just really want to encourage you to come along as we pray together for our dear friends David and Marilyn. Church, it really has been an incredible time. We mustn't forget the highs and the lows, the challenges that we have all gone through, but we are beginning to see our way through. I ask that you continue to pray for one another as the church family at Solihull Christian Fellowship as we move forward into a new era for ourselves. Let's continue to listen to God as to what He's saying to us for ourselves, our family, and for the church as well. It's been great to speak to you. As I said, I will speak to you again through this forum in a couple of weeks' time. Church, goodbye for now. Thank you.